Alabama opens Southeastern Conference play this Saturday as the Tide host Vanderbilt. The two schools will meet for the 85th time and will be the Commodores' first trip to Tuscaloosa since 2011. The Crimson Tide have won 22 in a row over the Commodores, with the last win coming back in 2017 when the Tide won 59-0 in Nashville.
Vanderbilt is 3-1, including a 2-0 record on the road. The Commodores opened their season with an impressive 63-10 win over Hawaii. Their only loss in the season was a 45-25 decision to number 21 Wake Forest. Vandy's best win came last week. Trailing 28-14 in the fourth quarter, the Commodores scored 24 unanswered points to defeat defending MAC champion Northern Illinois 38-28. Clark Lay was a defensive coordinator at Notre Dame for 3 seasons before returning to his alma mater to take over the Vanderbilt program last season. In just his second season as the Commodores head coach, Lay has already made a huge impact, changing the culture of Vanderbilt football.
Players play really hard. They play with confidence. I think they believe in, what they're doing offensively, defensively, special teams, and I think culture is the biggest thing you try to establish in a program, and they've got some pretty good players. They got some experienced players that are back from a year ago. They got better skill guys than they normally have, better quarterbacks. And they're doing a really, really good job of coaching them, and they've got really challenging systems to defend against.
Although Lay is a defensive-minded coach, the Commodores' success this season can be attributed to the offense. The Commodores are 5th in the SEC in scoring, averaging 42 points per game. The Commodores have used 2 quarterbacks so far this season, but it was freshman A.J. Swan who shined in the win over Northern Illinois. In his first career start, Swan led the Commodores to a huge comeback win over the Huskies, completing 18 of 28 passes for 255 yards and 4 touchdowns, earning SEC Freshman of the Week honors. Swan currently leads the SEC in passing efficiency with a 188.6 rating, and on the season, Swan is 29 of 46 for a team-high 452 passing yards with 6 touchdowns. Running back Ray Davis is second in the SEC with 362 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. Day had a career-best 116 yards on the ground on 23 carries in the win over Northern Illinois. The Commodores' biggest offensive weapon this season so far has been wideout Will Shepard. Shepard leads the SEC in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. The 6'3" junior also leads the nation with 7 touchdown receptions and had 10 catches for 172 yards in last week's win. Vanderbilt has recorded a turnover in 13 consecutive games, the longest active streak in the SEC. Leading the Commodores' defense is linebacker Anthony Orji, with the SEC leading 39 tackles with a fumble recovery. The Commodores also have a big-time weapon on special teams. Punter Matt Hayball leads the nation in punting, averaging over 48 yards per punt.
Kickoff is scheduled for 6:30. The game will be broadcast on the SEC Network. Reporting from the Crimson Tide Production Studio inside Bryant-Denny Stadium, I'm Christopher England with Tide TV.